The problem with every faith, every different religion, you always have to find out and figure what is their stance on Jesus. Do you believe he's the son of God? Do you believe that he is God? But you do know he's not the Father. And do you know he's not the Holy Spirit? Do you believe in the triune God, the Trinity? Because it was God's plan for the redemption. Jesus worked out the redemption by the blood of the cross, and then the Holy Spirit is doing the regeneration. You see the whole triune God, the whole Trinity working at all times. There's nowhere through the word that all of them is not working together to make everything happen. So if you're denying one, you're denying them all. So now my thing is, if your faith is not following or lining up with this, I have to really think, are you really part of a religion or are you part of a cult? Because if you're part of a cult, then I really need to stay away, because there's no gospel that saves if it's not rooted in foundation and underlying in bedrock principle, Jesus Christ. So if you're following the wrong Christ, you're following the wrong God. And if you're following the wrong God, you're in the wrong faith. And if you're in the wrong faith, then there's no salvation for you. Everything that was brought to you in the word that Pastor Jay has brought to you thus far is showing you and breaking down more than just the era of the Black Hebrew Israelite. It breaks down the era of a lot more faiths, and then also lets you understand what you're in and why it's so important to, as in 1 Peter 3:15 say, earnestly contend or earnestly defend the faith. Defend is the word apologia, where you get apologetics from. You have to defend your faith, and it says you have to do it not saying, grudgingly or trying to be puffed up, but you have to know what you're in and have to be able to defend it, because it's so easy to shake your faith, and it's so easy to be moved by a different wind of doctrine. Why? Because the word tells you it's going to happen. So now you have all this information that's being pumped into you constantly, all this news, all this propaganda, all this where you can easily get information, and you will hear one little thing and take it as gossip, hear another thing and take it as gospel, and say, this is what it is, this is what I'm following. Now the catch to all of that is, you have to think and say to yourself, now Christianity must have some type of validity to it, because everyone is coming and attacking this faith. Why are they not trying to attack other faiths? Why are they not trying to go over here and bother this? Why are they not trying to go over here and bother that? Why do they have to have, someone to come and always make fun of this faith? So now this begs the next question. What do you do when you find out that you're in a cult? And what do you do when you realize that you've been tricked to follow something that the end is destruction?